Sports Blitz Live is on the air with full coverage of the Auburn Tigers,
Touchdown Auburn!
the Alabama Crimson Tide,
Off to the inside, intercepted Alabama. Touchdown run.
and everything college and high school sports. Now, let's join Andy, Brett, Randy, and Luke for this edition of Sports Blitz Live.
Hello again, everyone, and good Tuesday evening. Welcome into this, the latest edition of Sports Blitz Live. I am Andy Graham, alongside Jeremy Jeffcoat. We'll be with you for the next couple of hours, taking your phone calls, taking your comments, talking about everything going on in the world of sports. And believe it or not, there is a lot going on right now. You got the College World, you got the NCAA tournament, about to be the College World Series, but the NCAA tournament going on. It will begin in earnest this weekend. Auburn is the number 4 national seed. Alabama, the number 7 national seed. So they both hosting a regional, looking to move on into that super regional format. We'll talk about that, break that down a little bit in the second hour of tonight's program. We can talk about the Women's College World Series as well. Alabama still alive. You got Arkansas, you got Tennessee, Texas, and Mississippi State. How about Mississippi State with the upset of the year, knocking Oklahoma?
Yeah, and you know,
in Norman.
I don't follow softball at all, but I did see where Oklahoma got beat.
That is, everybody notices that.
Yeah, that was a big deal. And by the way, apologies in advance because my voice has been going in and out all day. So if I do a couple of Greg Brady's tonight, just bear with me.
You got in order to you got to rearrange, right?
Yeah.
In order to change, you got to. Okay, so we can talk about the spring meetings as well going on in Destin, Florida. A lot of information, and it's early. No decisions have been made, but there's a lot of talk going on right now from coaches and from administrators. Some Braves talk, maybe. Still got the best record in baseball, 36-18. And ESPN ranks every 2026 QB situation in 25 different tiers. So where did Auburn and Alabama's QB situation fall? We'll talk about that if we have time as well. But as always, we'd love to hear from you, 256-234-6221. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. If you got any comments about any things that we talk about, or if you'd like to bring up a new subject, we would love to hear from you. Another little, just a piece, and we'll talk about this a little bit later, but Virginia Tech basically kind of splitting the athletic director's job in half, creating Hokie Ventures LLC. And several other, Clemson actually did this back in 2024. Maybe it's modern college football.
I don't know what that means. What does it do?
All right, so you got Hokie Ventures LLC is it's going to have its own CEO.
Okay.
And its whole mission is to go out there. It's got like $15.2 million in capital. And it is affiliated with the university, but its whole job is to go out there and, bring in and find and create NIL possibilities for players and that kind of thing, and focus on all of how to bring in more revenue to the program and spend that money wisely. And the AD's job is simply now to, quote unquote, coach the coaches.
All right, I'm a little confused because, as I understand, NIL and how it works through the College Sports Commission, NIL is not supposed to be passed through a university entity.
It's supposed to, not.
Right. So I would look for that to garner some special attention.
But like I say, Virginia Tech not the only team doing this.
Right. Well, so. and again, you've got these collectives, right? You've got Alabama, and you've got and all these, but the collectives I mean, I guess as long as they are simply facilitating conversation,
Right.
then you can do it. They can't, like, hey, Nike, give us $20 million and we're going to go promise it to some players. They can't do it that way.
Right.
So, I mean, it's all in the details of how you're going to do it. I do think we're at an interesting time because the College Sports Commission is turning down some NIL deals, and they won a court case against Nebraska.
Yep.
Or a mediation case against Nebraska in that. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how that continues to develop. What I think is most interesting is that you saw where some Big Ten and some ACC schools, some schools that had some of their NIL deals declined, which doesn't mean it's over. It just means you got to go back and restructure it, right? How you're going to do it. But it was interesting that then they started making noise about, well, why do we even have this commission? Why can't we just do whatever we want? It's like, you created this because you said
you wanted guardrails.
We need some guardrails.
Yeah.
And then when you hit the guardrail, you go, why the hell is that guardrail there? Yeah. So
I don't like the scratches on my vehicle.
Yeah.
All right, this is what it says here. The Hokies Ventures LLC, quote, would be affiliated with the school and receive a startup loan of up to $15.2 million, according to documents from Virginia Tech's Board of Visitors posted in advance of the board's June 1st meeting. Following an impassioned plea by A.D. Whip Babcock last August, the board approved $229.2 million in additional campus support dubbed Invest to Win. For the department over the next 4 years, Hokie Ventures would have a 4-year initial term with automatic renewals. The Hokie Club's executive director will serve as the athletic department's lead fundraiser and will report to not only the AD but also Virginia Tech. It is unclear whether Tech has retained a firm to assist in finding the Hokie Ventures CEO. Clemson was among the pioneers in the LLC space, launching Clemson Ventures in August 2024. Such schools as Kentucky, Michigan State, Rutgers have also followed suit. So
I think everybody's kind of looking for the best way to do this, right? Best way to operate in this environment.
I think James Franklin came in and said, boys,
Well,
if y'all want any chance to win, we got to do that.
I think he did that before he came in.
Yeah.
Because I think there were other jobs that he could have had that would have been good opportunities for him too. And I Auburn being one. And I think one of the things he probably did when Virginia Tech showed interest was, and maybe he did the same thing with Auburn, I don't know. Here's what I need you guys to do. We're going to do this my way. Here it is. And Virginia Tech said yes,
Yeah.
And good for them. That's too good of a program to be as bad as they've been for such a long stretch of time now. And there is plenty of financial support there. There are plenty of graduates there. There's plenty of fan base. There's no reason for Virginia Tech to be what they've been for, 20 years, 15 years, 20 years?
Yeah, well, since Beamer retired, I guess.
Since Beamer retired, yeah. I mean, this is a team that 25 years ago was competing for the national title on a fairly regular basis. You had to, when you talked about potential national champions, you had to talk about it.
Yeah, literally playing in the national championship game in 2001.
Yeah.
Against Florida State?
Yeah.
Is that right? Or is that, that's
It's January
2000 or
2001.
2000? Yeah, okay. There you go.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Okay. On to the spring meetings. Well, let's start with the age-based, or would you? I'll ask you.
Let's start with the spring meetings. 'Cause
Okay.
I think something really interesting has happened over the last 24 hours.
Will there be? There's certain factors going on right now. Questions. Will they be answered at the spring meetings this week? Probably not, but at least they'll be discussed. Number one, will there be a championship game in the SEC? Moving forward. Number two, is there going to be a 12-team playoff, a 16-team playoff, or a 24-team playoff? Number 3, what do we do about Olympic sports? What do we do about all the other sports when the money is flowing into football? Is this a problem? I mean, Arkansas did, change their mind about dropping tennis, but there are a lot of sports that have been dropped over the last year or so.
All right, let's stop, because several of those questions, I think, this is what I meant about being interesting.
Okay.
I think several of those questions have been answered in the last 24 hours.
Okay.
At least to my satisfaction. And just some inside dirt on old JJ here, right? I never intended to get into radio and television and covering sports and all that stuff. I was a political science major, all right? I have a master's degree in history. So I've spent, since 1990 would be, 36 years? 36 years studying politics pretty closely.
Okay.
One of the things you learn in political science is how to parse the BS out of what people are saying. And when you begin to separate the BS from the real stuff that's being said, there have been several, I think, major things said over the last 24 to 48 hours, and we can talk about it on the other side.
That is a great tease. I like that. So we will go ahead and take our first break of this evening, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Sportz Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama, is home-owned and home-operated. If you're looking for tires, they have it. If you're looking for a vehicle, they have them. Great selection. Always out looking for more just for you, the customer. And if you're looking for service, whether you buy the vehicle from them or whether you buy the vehicle somewhere else, they do service work and got a great crew there. Keep us in mind. Don't you go by Sportz Auto Sales on Highway 280 in Kellyton today.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Here at Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, we value what truly makes a home a home. And that's why we're proud to offer America's #1 brand of siding and exterior products. James Hardie creates possibilities with an array of colors and textures. We offer the full line of James Hardie products, from Hardie plank to artisan siding and everything in between, giving you, our customer, options to have the best. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
Zaxby's birthday cake milkshakes are back. Just in time for Zaxby's 35th birthday, so they're gifting you half-off handcrafted milkshakes. Happy birthday to us all. Zaxby's handcrafted milkshakes. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you, just getting started on this evening show. We are brought to you each and every Tuesday evening by JR Sports Bar and Grill. Wonderful place to have lunch or dinner right here in downtown Alexander City. They got a wide variety of food there on the menu. Great atmosphere, great food, great people there at JR's Sports Bar and Grill. Been in the same location for 27 years and still going strong. So go and check them out one day this week. You'll definitely be glad that you did. All right, we are talking about, what they're talking about at the spring meetings this week down in Destin, Florida. A lot of different questions coming up. You think answers.
I think there's been some answers.
You've heard some answers.
I've heard some answers. Now, they're not permanent answers, but I think they're temporary answers.
Okay.
And let's start with this. I think the first one you mentioned was the SEC championship game.
Right.
I think within the last 24 hours, we've seen Greg Sankey step up to the microphone and basically say, in case y'all forgot, I'm in charge here. It's sort of been the attitude he's had this last 24 hours.
Okay.
And that is an absolute fact. He answers to one group of people, and that's the university presidents. It doesn't matter what the coaches think. It doesn't matter what the ADs think. It only matters what the university presidents and Greg Sankey think. Greg Sankey's job is to make the most money he can for the conference, and the university president's job is to deposit the check when they get it. Mm-hmm. And they like depositing that check.
Yeah.
So when he says, we got contracts, what he's telling you is the SEC makes about $100 million a year off of the SEC championship game. What he's saying is, and what the university presidents are saying through him, is if y'all ain't going to find a way to replace that $100 million, you can kiss it. We're going to do our championship game. Don't come up and tell me it's not important anymore. It's $100 million. If you're not going to give me $100 million, then we're keeping the game.
Right.
It's different in other conferences. The Big Ten championship game, I looked this up today, estimated to bring in about $70 million a year for the Big Ten. The ACC championship game brings in about 40 to 50. Big 12 about 25. So
yeah, and I would say the ACC a lot of times half full.
Yeah, but it brings in a lot of money for the conference. It's not the ticket sales is not where they make their money.
No, but I'm talking about it. It shows you the value. The importance of it.
So what Greg Sankey is saying is the SEC championship game ain't going anywhere. So I think we can put that one to bed. Now that brings us to the next question: 12, 16, 24, 14, whatever. I think Greg Sankey's made it very clear over the last 2 days that we're not going to 24, because that would mean losing the SEC championship game, and that's $100 million a year. Mm-hmm. And you haven't shown me that I'm going to make more than $100 million a year by doing that. So, and it's very simple. The AFCA, the Football Coaches Association, have no say. The athletic directors, I saw where somebody had published a story today where they had, who was it? It wasn't Greenberg. It was somebody had posted a story today where they talked to like 14 of the 16 SEC ADs, and 8 of them were in favor of going to 24. But it doesn't matter what they're in favor of. So Tony Petitti at the Big Ten, the ACC, the Big 12, we want 24. There are 2 people that matter, Greg Sankey and Tony Petitti, and if they don't agree, you know what happens? It stays at 12. So Tony Petitti came out the other day and said, we've had no discussions on 16, and he's not interested. One, he's a liar, because a year ago, it was all over the media that they were proposing 4-4-2-2-1 in a 16-team model with 3 at-larges. And the ACC and the Big 12 said, no, we're not taking half of the bids y'all get. So that went away. So to say he's had no discussions about it, he's just lying. Straight, he's just lying. But
I am shocked that he would lie.
So if they go to 16, here's what happens. There's no benefit to the Big Ten, because the Big Ten's media partner is Fox Sports. And at 16, there are mechanisms in the ESPN college football playoff contract to keep it at ESPN. They'd have to pay a little more, but it's already been negotiated in the contract. So it doesn't benefit the Big Ten to go to 16. They have to go beyond 16 for it to benefit the Big Ten. So Tony Petitti is dishonest and a liar, and it is what it is.
But trying to do what's best for his conference.
Trying to do what's best for his conference. But Greg Sankey holds all the power because if I don't agree, you just going to stay right where you at.
Yeah.
So, and I think what we've learned in the last couple of days is that at least for the time being, unless there is a new development, we're going to be at a 12-team playoff. Probably, I would say, probably for the next 4 to 6 years, because the contract for the SEC championship game doesn't run out until I think 31. Contract for ESPN on the college football playoff doesn't run out until 31, 32. So all of these things, when Greg Sankey gives it, we got contracts. You know, he's not lying, and they're big contracts. So 24. I'm going to tell you right now, over the last 72 hours, I think it's become pretty plain to me that we're not going there. We're just not. Unless the university presidents in the SEC have a proposal put in front of them that they go, oh, wow, never thought it'd be that great.
Here's $1 billion.
And Mike Elko, I thought, put it best. I don't know if you saw his quote today. Did you see his quote today?
I've got one here, but
it's probably the same one.
Okay.
He was asked about going to 24. Mike Elko, head coach at Texas A&M, says, and I quote, "I don't know why you ask us. It doesn't matter what we think." What I was just saying earlier.
Right.
"I don't know why we're trying to become a trophy sport. What does Mike Elko want? 40. Then I won't get fired." He said, "We don't have to find a number that allows everyone to get in. It's okay for it to be hard to get into the playoff. None of us are answering for the good of the sport. We are answering for the good of ourselves." So, amen to you, Mike Elko, for speaking the truth, right? What do I want? I want 40 because then I'm going to make it every year. And it makes me look better to my boosters and, helps in recruiting and, who knows.
Yeah.
But like he said, the coaches can say it all they want. It does not matter what the coaches want. And, unfortunately, I'm not sure it matters what the fans want either. So I'm not putting us in some,
Well, in some twist of irony, the push to go to 24 seemingly is the driving force that's going to end up keeping it at 12.
Yeah.
I mean, and it'll keep it from going to 16.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that. To be honest, I was fine with 12. I think 12 is better than 4. I think I would be fine with 16. But if they don't go to 16, 12's fine with me.
I'm with you 100%. There's other things at play too. I've done a lot of reading on this, Andy. I've been obsessed with this because since Petitti said that about there's been no discussion.
I'll pray for you.
And I knew he was lying.
Right.
I was like, hold on, I got to do some reading. Here's part of the problem. Fox Sports paid a king's ransom for the Big Ten. A king's ransom. That's why the Big Ten gave out that record amount of money this year. But I know we're up for a break, but this is important. Last year, the SEC football broadcast through ABC and Disney, ESPN, averaged 4.5 to 5.5 million viewers per game, roughly 5 million per game. Now, some games less than that, some games quite a bit more than that, but they averaged 5 million viewers per game for Disney and ESPN. Fox Sports and their partners on the Big Ten side averaged 2.5 million viewers per game. And the ACC and the Big 12 were behind that. So Tony Petitti is getting, I will guarantee you, I believe this with all my heart, getting a lot of heat from Fox. You've got to get this, you've got to get your teams to schedule better games, especially in September. Look at the Big Ten Week 0 and Week 1 schedules. It's trash.
Well,
there's not a game you want to see.
In their defense, here's the problem. Rutgers versus anybody, nobody cares.
But even out of conference, like in the SEC, in the first couple of weeks of the season, we're going to have Oklahoma and Michigan. We're going to have Texas and Ohio State. We're going to have marquee games. You're going to have Alabama and Ohio State next year. So you're going to have marquee games that are going to draw tens of millions of people in front of the television. While Ohio State is playing Northern Illinois School of Rock, whatever. While Indiana is playing Howard. I mean, that's embarrassing. So if I'm Fox, I'm like, you got to get your people to schedule better. So Petitti is going to his people and going, I need y'all to schedule better. Like, you got to expand the playoff then, because we're not going to schedule better if we got to make sure we win 10 games getting that playoff. That's what's going on behind the scenes. Fox Sports, I will guarantee, if they're getting half the viewership of the SEC, Fox Sports is losing money on the Big Ten right now.
Yeah.
And they're probably very unhappy about that. So this is Petitti, instead of going to his athletic directors and going, hey, can we put in a requirement for a Power 4 team on the schedule that's not in conference? And they're all going, no.
Yeah.
Well, what about if I took the playoff to 24? Well, maybe. That's where we are.
Yeah. Well, again, too, I mean, but it part of it's just, even when you get just a random Saturday, I mean, would you rather watch Minnesota and Maryland or
South Carolina, Tennessee?
I mean, you're two random teams that really aren't that good.
Yeah.
But of course you're going to watch that.
How about
Auburn and Vanderbilt? I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when the Big Ten is getting their, I mean, they made more money in the SEC last year. Give them credit. Part of it because of that huge contract with Fox Sports. And that's one of the reasons why Joel Klatt is out there on YouTube every day talking about how great 24 teams would be for the sport. Guess who he works for?
Yeah.
And plus, their biggest games kick off at noon.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to go to Home Depot, man. I got stuff I got to do. You know, I'm not going to sit down in front of 11 a.m. Central and watch big noon kickoff. How boring is that?
Yeah.
So, yeah, they've got a bad broadcast model. I promise you Fox is losing money on that deal. And that's where this pressure's coming from, in my opinion. Now, maybe I'm wrong, and Tony Petitti is just a straight-up, and what's
Genius.
the old line? A straight shooter with upper management written all over him. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
But I don't see it that way. That's what I think so. But I think we've gotten those answers. Now, the other answers, a little more cloudy.
True. All right, we got to take another break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after these messages.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford. Summer's on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Summer's on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight. We're brought to you each and every Tuesday evening by Sunshine Heating and Air. For all your heating and cooling needs, give Kevin Keel and his crew a call today. We'll be deep in the summer months before you know it. The temperature will be approaching the mid-90s. So be sure you have your air conditioning unit in great working order. Sunshine Heating and Air. They can get you in a new cooling system. That would probably be the best idea.
Well, yeah. Especially when we get to July and August.
Yeah, no doubt. So Sunshine Heating and Air. Give them a call today. All right, we are talking about different things, different questions, different problems going on in and around SEC Media Days. We talked a lot about the what's going to happen with the playoff. We think JJ believes, and I tend to agree with him, that those questions are being answered. Greg Sankey has made it very clear he's not interested in the 2014 playoff and doesn't really matter.
And really not interested in losing the SEC championship game either.
I think not. Yeah, that's the coaches want to keep it, but like you said, nobody. Alex Golis kind of said the same thing. It was a big quote I saw. Somebody asked him, "How many teams do you want in playoff?" He said, "Nobody cares what I think."
Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares what I think.
But I mean
it doesn't matter what I think.
But there's a reason we don't let the coaches decide that, right? Because they go, well, 138 team playoff.
Everybody wants to do better for themselves, and that's fine. But and Elko said the best thing, and that is nobody is coming at this from the aspect of what is the best thing for college football.
That's right.
And nobody has asked that question in 25 years, probably. So, I don't.
Probably since Roy Kramer, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Roy Kramer may be the last guy that came up with an idea. Actually, I'm not going to give him full credit because I actually, to be honest, it's only 2 years old. I have enjoyed the 12-team playoff. I think it needs a little tweaking, but I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too. All right. So, what about the eligibility rules?
Love it.
Interesting.
Tell us about it.
The NCAA Division I Cabinet discussed possible implementation of an age-based eligibility model. Should it be approved, and signaled it would consider voting on it at its meeting next month. So age-based eligibility. What are we talking about here? The NCAA Eligibility Center. It would renew any prospects who graduated high school before spring of 2026 but are not yet enrolled in college. All other high school prospects would have to adhere to the age-based model. The age-based eligibility model would give athletes a window of 5 years to compete in Division I starting immediately after their high school graduation or 19th birthday, whichever comes first. If you're graduating and you're 19, there's been a problem.
Unfortunately, I don't know. Fortunately, there are parents who hold a kid back in first grade or something. That has happened.
It also would eliminate waivers for extended eligibility except for pregnancy, religious missions, which is going to be your BYU.
Yep.
And certain things. They run
I'm actually okay with that.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that too. And or active duty military service. Now, I would say, 10 years ago, I would have said, well, pregnancy, that obviously you're not going to have to worry about that with football, but today I'm not sure.
Well, look, one day there is going to be a starting kicker on a football team who's female. One day that's bound to happen, right? I mean, we saw it at Vandy that time, but
well, I've been told that maybe there could be an offensive lineman, or any random man on the team could get pregnant. I've been told that.
Well, no, that's physiologically.
That would be impossible.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm okay with all those waivers, and because there are a lot of female athletes out there, and I'm okay with that waiver. I'm okay with the active duty military, and I'm okay with the religious exemptions. I'm fine with it.
Now you like I think we discussed the 5 for 5, or you had 5 years of eligibility and you could play, that. But after that 5 years is over, this is
that's it.
Hey, this is to keep not only that to keep you where you don't have guys playing for 7 years, but for guys that they're 30 years old that want to play college football. Well, I never played my 4 years. I've still got my eligibility. Nope, it doesn't work that way.
No, and look, I like it. I think it's going to pass. I'm sure there will be a lawsuit filed by somebody challenging it.
Multiple, I'm sure.
But I think it's got a chance to stand up because, yes, you have a right to go to any school you want to. But extracurricular activities are not rights; they're more privileges, and I think they'll have a chance for that to pass and to stand. And and the next thing, if they could, I'm gonna say it again, address the Euro Pro thing in basketball.
Apparently, they're trying.
Here's what bothers me the most, Andy, and I got no problem with coaches out there signing Euro Pros because if it's within the rules. Your job is to win games, right? Not to ask how am I winning games, but just to win games.
The problem is if you have them now and then all of a sudden you say you're going into the season 5 minutes before the season begins and they say, oh, by the way, you can't use those players.
No, you have
that I have a problem with.
You have to grandfather people in. But this I think would address some of that because I read the other day there's somewhere between 800 and 900 former European pros that are going to be playing college basketball next year. Now, and you say, well,
I didn't know there were that many.
Yeah, there's 300 and something teams, so it's not that many. Well, okay, here's the problem. That's 800 to 900 athletic college scholarships that American high school students are not going to get because you only have 13.
Yeah.
So that's 800 to 900 American high school students who are not getting a scholarship so that we can go get 22-year-olds out of Greece. I'm sorry, call me America First or whatever, but I'm not for that.
I think that's probably fair. All right, we got to take another break. Don't go anywhere. More to come right after this.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense. Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
Sick of those fake sales with 50% off a price that never existed? Then you're ready for Memorial Day Mayopoly at Morgan Home Furnishings and Bama Outdoor, where the deals are real. It's simple. Spend at least $600 and take a draw from the cash bag, where each draw could earn you up to $250 to make that total melt away. And with no credit refused financing, everybody plays and everybody wins. Morgan Home Furnishings and Bama Outdoor, creating happiness both indoors and out.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
With football here, Martin's at Lake Martin is ready with the lake's best place for sports, fun, and entertainment. With your favorite teams on over 20 big screens. And Martin's is now open 7 days a week. Monday, trivia night. Tuesday, open cornhole tournaments. Wednesday, free pool. Thursday, our huge bingo night with food trucks. And every Friday and Saturday, live entertainment with food trucks. Sunday, enjoy NFL ticket with hot dogs and chili. This football season, make the best game plan. Go to Martin's on 34 in Dadeville, where every hour is happy hour.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you. Just a couple more segments left in the first hour of tonight's program. Talking about some things going on in and around the world of college football right now. An interesting quote from Kirby Smart here at SEC at the spring meetings down in Destin this week. He said, quote, "My biggest concern for our sport is we're going to ruin all other sports." We've been talking about that for a while, but people say, well, that's just the way it is. I don't agree with that. We fund Olympic sports at our program, as does everybody else, and we go to class with, quote, other athletes. You learn culture by being around those people, but that's why we're talking about student athletes, which most of you all would argue that there is no student in the athlete. I still think the best thing is to get a degree while also training to be a professional athlete. We're going to lose that if we keep spending, because not everybody can spend at the rate we're spending. I'm not advocating players making less money, Smart said. I'm fine with what student athletes make. I'm trying to make it where it's as equal and comparable footing for everybody and not a race to the bottom.
100% agree.
How do you do that, though?
Well, eventually you're going to have to do away with the collectives. Look, the rev share is what the rev share is, right?
And it is equal.
Right. And then
now you can allot it how you want, but everybody's going to put the majority in
NIL's
football.
never going to be equal, even if you did away with the collectives and it became true NIL, because it's more valuable to be a star player at Notre Dame than it is to be a star player at UCF, right?
Mm-hmm.
So NIL's never going to be equal. Guess what? The haves are going to have and the have-nots are going to not. But that's the history of college football. I mean, that's never been any different.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think, but he's right, and that's what you've got to do, though, is you've got to find a way to do away with these collectives. I still think that the whether it's the conferences or the NCAA, they need to police themselves. I think you got to do the one-time transfer thing. And I still would look at licensing agents for these kids. Because the worst thing in the world, like Nico Iamaleava, right? That whole situation with Tennessee didn't have to happen. That was him and his dad. It was his dad, and his dad shouldn't be representing him. You should have a licensed agent whose job it is to represent that kid's interest, to make sure he's getting paid what he can get paid. That's what America's about, right? but that, there's some level of professionalism to it.
Yeah.
Elko had another good one there too.
He did. I think. I will say this. I agree that college football is going to ultimately, if it stays on the path it's on, ruin all other sports because it's going to become so expensive, and it's going to become the point where if you want to continue to have a football team and you want to be able to try to compete with the upper level and actually win, then you're going to have to, put all your chips in that basket, and all the other ones are just going to, they'll be relegated to, we just can't justify putting the money because it's got to go here, and those sports will end up kind of being defunded. I think his point is absolutely valid. Now, to throw in there that's how you learn culture, come on, man. I mean, what are we talking about? I
don't see where that's wrong.
I'm not talking about. I just think that's not even. I mean, that's not why. That's not why he wants to keep the sports around. I mean,
no, I think what he's saying is that the university culture, the Georgia athletic culture, right?
Okay.
Well, he's not talking about like learning a different language.
I think that's what he.
No, that's not what he meant. He's talking about the culture within the program, within the athletic program at the University of Georgia, because it does feed off each other that way. I would 99.9%. That's what he meant there.
Okay. Well,
I don't think he's talking about learning to eat with chopsticks, right? I don't think that's what he meant.
Okay. Mike Elko said, if we don't get some level of regulation within the market, a lot of people are going to go bankrupt. If it keeps going from where it's at up another 20% and another 20%, our university, we're 2.5 years away, he said, from having an NIL budget that's more than the TV revenue for all of our universities. And when that happens, we're going to have some serious questions about how that gets funded.
Yep.
2.5 years, he says.
Well, if you do the math on 20%, if a top level roster right now is 40, goes up to 48 next year, and then goes up to 58 the following year, I mean,
Well, how long is Sportz $100 million?
That's what I'm saying. And that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
So you're looking at, if each school is getting $70 million from the TV deal, and then you're going to be at 70 in about 2.5 to 3 years.
And there's only how many? Maybe 20 that can afford 40.
Right.
Maybe 20.
Yeah.
So when it collapses, what happens? How bad is it if we don't do something about it?
And that's where it's going to get interesting. And Sankey has made mention of this a couple of times. If we can't get some relief, whether it's governmentally through the NCAA in a way that's enforceable, and Greg Sankey said it before, maybe we need to step out on our own, and we'll just make conference rulings, right? Here's what you can spend. Here's what it is. Now, who's going to like that? Who's not going to like it? Who's going to be the conference that goes, yeah, we don't want to be a part of that. Does Cody Campbell go, Texas Tech will go independent and we will have $80 million rosters? Who knows? In which case, maybe the SEC just Sankey's not getting. He's said before, we can step out on our own, do our own thing. We'll just have our SEC champion will be our national champion. So
yeah.
There's a lot of playing chicken going on right now, but the problem is real because the continuing, and you get some poisoning in the water with teams like Miami and teams like sorry for you LSU fans, but LSU right now, you get some poisoning of the well when they just go, well, hey, we don't care. Lane's coming, we're going to win a title this year or next year. So here's $50 million. Go do it.
Let's go ahead and take his phone call, and then we'll take a break after this. Hey, caller, you're on Sports Blitz Live.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, Bo.
Hey, Bo.
How are y'all?
Good.
Doing pretty well. How about you?
I was just kind of sad that we lost the baseball game the other night, man.
Which, Auburn or the Braves?
The Auburn.
Yeah, the Arkansas game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like the bats just went cold on us.
You know, we were doing good, and then that rain came, and then it seemed like it just got us out of sync.
Yeah, I thought that was unfortunate. Petrovic was pitching really well, and if he could have continued on, I think he would probably have a better opportunity to win the game. But that's just kind of the way it works. I'd much rather lose in the SEC tournament than I would in the big tournament.
Oh, yeah. So how you think we're going to do, man? Yeah.
I've said this about this team. I think it's built to go to the College World Series. We're having 3 strong starting pitchers and having as strong a bullpen as they do. I think that is set up for tournament baseball. So I'll be very disappointed if they don't make it to Nebraska. So Omaha.
You know, who impressed me was Bub, man.
Yeah, he hit one to the moon, and then that catch he made, bringing it back. That was great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all heard anything about any recruiting, man? Y'all get some people on there to talk about recruiting.
I'll do that next week. I take that back. I won't do that next week. I won't be here. I'll do that the week after. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to Mississippi.
I'm going to the beach.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all be careful, man. There's some idiots out there.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. What do y'all think about Lane Kiffin saying that about Ole Miss, man?
The basket weaving?
No, I think he's talking about the parents and the.
Oh yeah, that was Sark. Well, I forgot everybody was kicking Ole Miss while they were down.
Yeah, man.
I think that's Lane being Lane.
That's crazy, man. All right, brother. I appreciate y'all. I really do.
Thank you, Bo. Have a good one,
Appreciate it, man. Have a good day.
So there was some speculation about would Sark and Lane get a reprimand from the SEC at the spring meetings. Wouldn't surprise me if they did, but if it wasn't publicly announced.
I saw Sark was already apologizing.
Yeah.
I didn't hear Lane apologize.
You know, and I did hear him say, he did make a statement, was the day before yesterday, that, well, nobody ever reads the whole quote. I wasn't saying that I believe that. I said, that some parents said that, whatever.
Yeah.
The closest thing he can get to an apology. I was taken out of context.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Look, I'd be, like I said, I think Greg Sankey arrived in Destin yesterday in a little bit of a bad mood. And I think it's kind of carried over for a couple of days. There was one interesting thing that was voted on today. I don't know if you saw this. They voted today, the athletic directors, that the next to last weekend of the regular season will no longer be Cupcake Weekend. It'll be a conference game weekend.
Really?
So there's not going to be that random end of the year, everybody plays Southeast Louisiana on Saturday week.
Before the Iron Bowl.
That's right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the final segment in the first hour of tonight's program.
Two Rivers Lumber Company has a proud heritage in the state of Alabama and is excited to announce we are opening a new facility in the Lake Martin area late 2025. Our company specializes in southern yellow pine dimension lumber, and we plan to employ over 150 in our new community of Lake Martin. Two Rivers Lumber Company is a family-run business with over 45 years of service to the state. And we are happy to become a part of the Lake Martin community and want to wish the best of luck to all area athletic teams in all competitions. Two Rivers Lumber, Lake Martin's newest community partner, coming soon.
What makes Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
There's a place in Springville, Alabama. You can go and have some fun. You can bring your whole family and stay until the day is done. It's that place called Homestead Hollow.
Mark your calendar for Mother's Day weekend, May 8th, 9th, and 10th at Homestead Hollow in Springville. Kids 12 and under get in free. HomesteadHollow.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you, taking you up to 9 o'clock this evening. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. I think we got to let's go back to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro Hotline. Hey, caller, you're on the Sports Blitz Live.
How you doing, Andy and JJ?
Hey, Charles, what's going on?
I'm fine. You got an extra seat for the trip to the beach.
Hey, always.
Mississippi State girl softball knocked out. Did he knock out Oklahoma? I mean, I know they beat them to go to the, Women's College World Series. Did they put out Oklahoma, or they still go?
Yeah, they took 2 of 3 from Oklahoma in a super regional in Norman, knocked out Oklahoma, the defending champion.
They've been there plenty of times.
Yes, they have. Yeah, that's right. I mean, the road gets a little tougher when you come to the SEC.
I've got some Mississippi State fans in my family, and they are really excited about it.
Yeah, it kind of shocked me when I seen it on TV the other day. I didn't get to see the game, but, they were talking about it.
I don't think it was that close. I want to say it was 6-0 or something like that.
Now we just need somebody to knock Alabama out.
Yeah, yeah, it wouldn't hurt my
Charles.
feelings. It wouldn't hurt my feelings any. I think they're gonna have to deal with UCLA, so that's been a nemesis of theirs.
Okay, y'all have a good one.
I appreciate it, Charles. Thank you. All right, let's take a look at this, and we'll carry this over to the next segment. But ESPN ranks every quarterback situation, and they got 25 different tiers.
You don't happen to know which writer did this, do you?
I do not know which specific, if it was a combination or if it was one guy.
There's a whole lot of wrong in there.
Yeah, this is an odd list. I'll grant you that for sure. They have tier 1A is Miami, Notre Dame, Ole Miss, and Texas. Now, I can deal with Trinidad Chambliss and Arch Manning, C.J. Carr at Notre Dame, Darian Mensah there at Miami.
I mean, look, he looked
came
really
over
good.
from
He
Duke.
looked really good at Duke last year.
Yeah.
That does not mean he's going to go to Miami and do that either. The other 3 guys are all coming back to a place where they were very productive last year. Arch Manning's rough start, but end of the year looked really good. Turns out he had a little health issue he was dealing with we didn't even know about. Got that surgically repaired. I mean, but then I don't understand. That's tier 1A, but then there's a tier 1B.
Yes, there is a tier 1B.
And that's just one player.
And that's one player, and the category is great, but also has Jeremiah Smith. So and that would be Julian Sayin at Ohio State.
Agree. He also has Jeremiah Smith. I mean, that's a fact.
That makes him look better, I guess.
I guess, but I mean, if it's me, I would put Sayin in that first group and Mensah in the second group. Actually, let's just get to the second group.
Yeah, Tier 2, are you entertained? LSU Sam Levitt, Oregon's Dante Moore, and I didn't realize this, but Dylan Raiola, apparently from Nebraska.
Why is there a slash there? There is no quarterback controversy or competition at Oregon. Dante Moore is the starter, and I would say, if you made me put money on the first quarterback taken in next year's draft, it's going to be Dante Moore, not Arch Manning. I mean, that guy is special. So, and Dylan Raiola knew he was coming in there to be a backup if Moore decided to come back.
Right.
So, I don't know why you would put a slash there. That's what
maybe if you got one guy hurt, you got a backup, so it's the situation, not just the guy.
I mean, you could say. I mean, Sam Levitt's coming off of foot surgery, so
yeah. And then USC's Jaden Maiava.
Yeah. He's a good player. He's not in Dante Moore's category. May not be in Sam Levitt's, but
yeah.
Like I said, it's just a whole lot of wrong.
All right, we'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll run down some of these other guys and some of these other tiers of where ESPN has them. Don't go anywhere. Hour number 2 of Sports Blitz Live is on the way right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Glory's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Glory's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Glory's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Take me out to the country. Take me out for the day. Funnel cakes, popcorn, and hot fry pies. Live entertainment and pony rides. Oh, it's Homestead Hollow Spring Fest. If you don't go, you will miss all the food, fun, arts, and crafts at Homestead Hollow.
May 8th, 9th, and 10th at Homestead Hollow in Springville. Kids 12 and under get in free. HomesteadHollow.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy Graham and Jeremy Jeffcoat with you until 9 o'clock this evening. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. We talked a lot about the spring meetings going on right now and the questions and all the talk surrounding that. If you got any questions about that or any comments, give us a call, 256-234-6221. We're now looking at ESPN's ranking of the quarterback situation in 2026 for every team in college football in Division I. 25 different tiers here. We're on tier number 3. No sign of Alabama or Auburn yet, by the way. The Sean Clifford zone.
Who's Sean Clifford?
I think he was at Penn State for a while.
Okay.
The fact that you don't remember him, I think, tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Georgia, Gunnar Stockton. Indiana
deserves to be a lot higher. I don't
so.
think Gunnar Stockton's going to be a top 15 or top 25 draft pick. I don't think he's an NFL style
I don't think he's
quarterback,
an NFL quarterback. No.
but he's really good college quarterback.
Indiana's Josh Hoover. Where did he come from, by the way?
TCU.
Okay.
Josh Hoover threw for a lot of yards. He also threw like 13, 14 interceptions. Signetti's going to have to get him out of that habit. Turns the ball over a little too much.
Oklahoma's John Mateer.
Which John Mateer?
Well, as long as you don't have to play Auburn, that seems to be he gets hurt. And
well, I mean, Alabama, he wasn't hurt in the playoff game. And,
no, he was not.
He pretty much handed Alabama a touchdown on that one interception. So,
Penn State's Rocco Becht.
Again, nowhere in the same category as Gunnar Stockton.
Where did he come?
Rocco Becht, he came over with Iowa State with Campbell.
Okay, yeah, okay. At Texas A&M's Marcel Reed and Utah's Devin Dampier.
Don't know anything about Devin Dampier. I don't watch Big 12 football, so,
I can't say.
Now, I'll say this, Marcel Reed, there's a lot of talent there, but inconsistent talent, you know what I mean? Unpolished talent. And, again, Colin Klein is no longer the OC there. Is that going to hamper his development? I don't think Marcel Reed could wind up being really, really good tier 3 kind of quarterback, or he could fall off.
About tier 4, better than you thought.
Yeah, I disagree with a lot of these.
Arizona's Noah Fifita.
Yeah, not better than I thought because I don't think he's very good.
Okay. Houston's Connor Weigman.
How long has he been playing?
Hey, this is the guy that was at Texas A&M?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This would be got to be your 5 or 6.
6, maybe.
NC State's C.J. Bailey / Will Wilson.
If you don't know who the starter is, you're probably not top 25.
SMU's Kevin Jennings, speaking of throwing a lot of interceptions.
He throws a lot of interceptions, throws for a lot of yards, too. He's similar to, probably not as good as Josh Hoover, but similar.
Washington's Desmond Williams Jr.
And it's actually DeMond Williams.
Is that?
I believe it's DeMond.
Is it DeMond?
But he's really
Is that
good.
just how you pronounce it, or is that how you spell it?
I think it's misspelled.
Okay. I was going to say, I thought that was Lamont from Sanford.
No. I think it's DeMond Williams. But, he was the one that was leaving to go to LSU.
Okay.
And then Washington was like, oh, yeah, you can do that, but you're going to have to give us $4 million. And he's like, oh, well, maybe I'm not leaving. I'm back,
yes. Okay.
But he is a really good dual threat quarterback, and he could have a good year.
Tier 5, the Christian Hackenberg paradox.
Is this written by a Penn State grad? Christian Hackenberg, wasn't he?
I think he was, yeah. BYU's Bear Buckmeyer.
Buckmeyer, yeah.
Buckmeyer.
He's going to be good. BYU, I think, is going to be good. Probably the only team in the Big 12 that I think could challenge Texas Tech.
Yeah, I think that's right. Cal's Jerron Cowie.
Go ahead.
Cowie Saga
Telly, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Cal football.
That's a $12 silver name.
It is. Oh, yeah.
Michigan's Bryce Underwood.
Might have him a little higher. I mean, I thought he showed some flashes last year and as a freshman. And
okay.
You got a pretty legit coach coming in there now. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if he took a step forward.
All right, Tier 6. Welcome to the big leagues. Auburn's Byron Brown.
And again, are you just putting him here because he's moving up in classification, so to speak? I mean, there's 1, 2, 3. There's probably at least 6 quarterbacks ranked ahead of him that I would put him ahead of.
I would hope that's true. Nebraska's Anthony Calandria. Or Calandria.
Yeah, I'm not sure it matters.
Do I know who that is?
I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
Oklahoma State's Drew
Mestemaker. All right, Drew Mestemaker. Here's the thing with Drew Mestemaker. You heard me say earlier that I think Dante Moore may be the first quarterback taken in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not, it might be Drew Mestemaker.
Where did he come from?
He came with his head coach from North Texas.
Okay.
He is like 6'6", lean, big arm, threw for 80 bazillion yards last year and 5,700
Yeah, North
touchdowns.
Texas did put up some big-time numbers.
He can, if Oklahoma State can protect him at all, or if they can scheme up some protection, he's going to throw for it. He's going to give defenses absolute.
Who is the coach now at Oklahoma State?
It's the guy from North Texas.
Is he a man? Is he 40?
Is he a man? He is 40, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Tier 7. It'll all work out. Alabama, Keelan Russell.
I do think Russell probably wins the job, although I don't think that's settled. I think Austin Mack's got a legit shot.
Okay.
But the question with Keelan Russell is this. Is he going to be a good redshirt freshman a la A.J. McCarron, right? Started as a redshirt freshman, was pretty good. Got better as his career went on.
Right.
Or is he a Tua Tagovailoa or a Bryce Young style player, in which case they both started their second year and were top 5 in the country from the day they set foot on the field. So there's a lot of people. I mean, Keelan Russell as a recruit, as a prospect, was rated higher than either one of those guys. So if he's that kind of player, he's going to rocket up this list. But,
no doubt.
Even right now, you can't put him any higher than that.
TCU's Jaden Craig and Vanderbilt's Jared Curtis, the true freshman.
He's in a new movie.
Is he?
Did you know that?
Did not.
Okay, Vanderbilt fan. This is an interesting story.
Jared Curtis.
Well, the comedian, what's his name? Last name starts with a B. Really hot comedian right now. He's got a new movie coming out. He's a big Vandy fan. Apparently, one of the ways Vandy lured...
There is such a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, one of the ways that Vandy lured Curtis to flip from Georgia to Vandy, 1, he's a Nashville kid. 2, I'm sure they paid him, but I'm sure Georgia would have paid him too. He's got a role in this new movie. This was part of his deal. I want you to imagine...
Now, that's some NIL.
I want you to imagine Jared Curtis going to Kirby Smart and going, Coach, I really want to come here, but can you get me a role in a movie? How do you think Kirby handles that?
I would like to hear that conversation with Pat Dye.
Yeah. Well, like I said, as
or
far
Gene
as SEC,
Stallings.
As SEC coaches right now, Kirby's about as close as you're going to get to it.
That's true. Say what, kid? What?
You would.
You want me to do what?
Yeah. No, but anyway, I'll think of the comedian's name. He's real popular right now. But yeah, he apparently that was part of trying to lure him to Vandy was, hey man, you come to Vandy, I'm gonna put you in my new movie.
And this is where we are. It's 2026, people. All right, we got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
If you're tired of the same old and you're hungry for something really good, then it's time to go to JR's Sports Bar and Grill. JR's has the best fingers and wings around, and their menu is loaded with appetizers, burgers, salads, and so much more. Follow JR's on their Facebook to keep up with their live music events and drink specials. And if after a long day you just want to stay in, remember JR's delivers. Call in your order at 256-329-2328. JR Sports Bar and Grill, 145 Alabama Street in Alexander City. Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard, Montgomery, or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
Spend this Mother's Day weekend making memories that last a lifetime at Homestead Hollow. Join us May 8th, 9th, and 10th for a step back in time, where home cooking, handmade crafts, and simple joys of country life come alive. Stroll through one-of-a-kind artesian booths, watch blacksmiths at work, and enjoy the sights, sounds, and flavors of the past. This year, give Mom more than flowers. Give her a day she'll never forget. Mark your calendar for Mother's Day weekend, May 8th, 9th, and 10th at Homestead Hollow in Springville. Kids 12 and under get in free. HomesteadHollow.com.
Lee Apparel is your go-to vendor for screen-printed and embroidered apparel and promotional products. We print and embroider free custom-made graphics or outsourced designs on everything from t-shirts, headwear, corporate wear, team sportswear, high-end safety apparel, and promotional products. At Lee Apparel, you can always expect quick turnaround time, competitive pricing, friendly customer service, and free in-hands delivery on all orders. Visit us at leeapparel.com to get started.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you. About 45 more minutes left in today's show. Braves up 7-4 right now in the middle of the 8th.
I'll take it.
So we're getting late in Boston tonight. So
Boston is not very good this year.
They're not. They seem to have, well, they already fired their coach, so that's a good sign.
Usually a sign that things aren't going well.
It usually is.
Yeah.
Boy, you want to talk about a team that's quit. The Mets have absolutely quit.
They can't quit, Andy. They have the second highest payroll in baseball.
It is May, and they have quit. I mean, they're 14 games out, and they were down 6-0 tonight. They don't care. They don't care a bit. That's crazy. All right, JJ, we are bringing back the most popular segment ever done on Sports Blitz Live.
Really?
Alive or Dead. We've done this many, many times.
Yes.
I have to ask, this is a disclaimer. Have you looked any of these up?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't.
You can lie.
Oh, I see them now. See, I hadn't even seen it. So.
All right. I will ask you, I will give you a celebrity. You tell me, alive or dead. It's a simple game.
Yep. Easy game.
Easy game. All right. There is no common theme tonight other than celebrity.
Gotcha.
All right, we'll start out with some easy ones.
Okay.
The lovely buxom beauty, Raquel Welch.
I think I remember her passing like a year ago. I'm going to say she's dead.
She is dead, unfortunately.
Okay.
Raquel Welch has passed on. The debonair Robert Wagner. One half of Heart to Heart.
Of Heart to Heart. Yeah.
Robert Wagner.
Okay.
Was there the night. Of course, he was there. He was on the boat.
That's the story that popped in my head. And
you know who
I'm
else?
trying to remember.
You know who else was on the boat? Christopher Walken.
I'm going to say Robert Wagner is also deceased.
He is alive.
Okay.
He is alive. I don't know if he's well, but he is alive.
Okay.
Robert Wagner is still alive. All right. Do you remember, have you ever seen The Lost Boys?
I have.
You know the head vampire, the father.
Yeah.
The one that, that guy?
Yeah.
All right. His name is Edward Herrmann, Herrman. He's a character actor, been around forever.
Very obscure choice.
But a very obscure.
I'm just going to say dead.
80s movies, Dead. Edward Herrmann, he is dead.
Is no longer with us, yes.
He is no longer with us. Joanne Woodward, beautiful actress, long time, married to Paul Newman for many, many, many years.
Okay.
Joanne Woodward.
She is deceased.
She is alive.
Oh, okay.
She is alive and well. I see a common thing here. You got a 50-50 chance.
Yep.
All right. Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke, Mary Poppins, the Dick Van Dyke Show.
I think I remember Dick Van Dyke dying. He's dead.
Dick Van Dyke's 100.
He's alive.
And he's still alive.
Okay.
Now, granted, it's probably not well. But the last time I saw him, the man was like doing push-ups or something. And he was like 98.
Remember the Seinfeld episode with the old guy that was in the gym and, you think you're better than me. Like, that's what I think of when I think about a 100-year-old Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, that's true. Lloyd Bridges.
Yeah.
You think you're better than me. No. Buzz Aldrin, the second man to walk on the moon.
He also
Buzz
once
Aldrin.
punched somebody in the face. He accused him of faking the moon landing.
He did. I think he was about 80 when he did that.
Yeah. I'm going to say Buzz is dead.
Buzz is alive.
Okay. All
Can
right.
you believe that? I think it's something about going to the moon. It's the moon dust or something. Buzz Aldrin's still alive. All right, Dennis Farina. Dennis Farina, great actor. Started out as a police detective in Chicago.
Right. I think I remember this guy.
Okay.
Was he in Hill Street Blues? Or one of the Law and Orders?
He was in Law and Order.
Okay, yes.
He was also, in Get Shorty.
Okay.
He was in he played a mobster type a lot of times. Great mustache.
Mm-hmm. Dennis Farina. Dennis Farina is no longer with us.
That is correct. Dennis Farina is dead. He is dead. William Hurt.
And one of the great movies of that generation.
Won the Oscar
for give me the movie. Great soundtrack.
Well, I don't know if we're talking about the same one, but Children of a Lesser God.
Okay,
Oscar winner.
It's not the one I was thinking of.
Okay.
I think William Hurt.
Body Heat.
Body Heat, he wasn't that. I'm going to say that William Hurt is alive.
He is dead.
Okay.
Unfortunately, William Hurt has passed on. He just here recently, though. So, yeah. All right, James Avery.
I don't know who that is.
Also known as Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay, all right.
Uncle Phil.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to say, I cast no disparities as an overweight man myself, but he did have a little extra weight on him.
He was portly. And
little extra weight on him.
Yeah.
Tends to take some years off your life. Mr. Avery is no longer with us.
That is correct. He is no longer with us. Very good. All right, Hal Linden. Hal Linden, a.k.a. the Barney Miller. Barney Miller
Did he not have a nice role in The Firm with Tom Cruise?
Did he?
I'm thinking he was in that.
Huh.
Now, he also, if I remember right, was in the old Creepshow movie.
Okay, now that is not Hal Linden.
That's not Hal Linden.
That is not Hal Linden.
Okay.
Hal Linden, Barney Miller. Do you remember the old Barney Miller show?
Yeah.
Okay. I think who you're thinking about is
It looks like Mark Twain.
Hal. I think Hal is his name. Hal Holbrook.
Hal Holbrook. Okay.
Hal Holbrook.
Well, Hal Linden, I do remember Barney Miller. It has been some years.
I will say this: Hal Holbrook is dead.
Okay. Hal Linden also is dead.
Hal Linden is alive.
Okay.
He is kicking, and he is happy to be still around at the age of 90-something. Quincy Jones, the great Quincy Jones.
You're going to make me feel bad about this one because...
Music mogul.
Yeah, music mogul. I mean, you're talking about the producer of producers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's the guy that produced the Thriller album for Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You know, it's Quincy Jones. Eddie Van Halen tells this great story where, like, he gets a call from Quincy Jones asking him to do the solo on Beat It for the Thriller album.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is before Michael blew up. Michael had a couple of hits, but he wasn't Michael Jackson yet, right? And Eddie said, well, we had this deal in the band in Van Halen that we didn't do anything outside the band, you know, without talking about it. He goes, but everybody was out of town, so I had nobody to ask. There were no cell phones, right? So he goes, I didn't have anybody to ask, so I just did it as a favor to Quincy, and I figured this is how he put it. Nobody's going to know if I play a solo on this Black Kids record.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like uncredited.
Yeah,
right?
It turns into Beat It. But I'm going to look. I think I remember the tributes to Quincy Jones. He has passed away.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
He's dead. He's been dead for a while, I think. All right, here's one. Going back, John Aston.
Is he or is he not the father of one lovely member of the Friends cast, Jennifer Aniston?
He is not.
Okay.
But that is John Aniston.
Gotcha.
John Aniston was also Victor Kiriakis on Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
John Aston, also known as Gomez Addams on the Addams Family.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
He is alive.
Oh, really?
The Addams family don't die.
I think I'm always surprised if you're alive and you were like an adult star in the black and white TV.
Sure, I mean, if you starred in a black and white TV series and you're still alive, my hat is off to you for sure. All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap
these last four?
We'll wrap these up,
Okay.
and then we'll take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Along with fall, there's huge falling prices at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor for all your tractor, implements, and riding lawnmower needs. All remaining Spartan mowers must go for next year's models. And besides the year-end low prices, you can still get 0% interest up to 60 months. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has a huge selection of Mahindra tractors of all sizes with full implements packages that range from harvest or just getting your hunting site prepped. Mahindra also has up to 84 months 0% financing. So now's the time. Score big with the Lake's exclusive Spartan and Mahindra dealer. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 across from the Home Depot.
Summer's on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
Big wins all year long. Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air once again is giving away concert tickets, race tickets, highly coveted prizes, and more. Want in? Follow Dixie on Facebook to see how to play along.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. For any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Spend this Mother's Day weekend making memories that last a lifetime at Homestead Hollow. Join us May 8th, 9th, and 10th for a step back in time, where home cooking, handmade crafts, and simple joys of country life come alive. Stroll through one-of-a-kind artesian booths, watch blacksmiths at work, and enjoy the sights, sounds, and flavors of the past. This year, give Mom more than flowers. Give her a day she'll never forget. Mark your calendar for Mother's Day weekend, May 8th, 9th, and 10th at Homestead Hollow in Springville. Kids 12 and under get in free. HomesteadHollow.com.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and JJ here with you, taking you up again to 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. Kind of wrapping up Alive or Dead. I don't have an official count, but I'm going to say you're underwater right now.
Think so? I think I'm.
You got a time to redeem yourself.
I think I'm hitting about 5.
You got a chance to redeem yourself here. Okay. Or to finish strong, let's say. 4 more names. Marion Ross.
Got to remind me who she is.
Very good.
Yeah.
Mother on Happy Days.
Yeah, that's
Marion
okay.
Cunningham.
Okay. She's dead.
She is alive.
Gummit. Okay.
She is alive.
I'm gonna
know these.
I'm going to get the next 2.
Barbara Eden
is dead.
I Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah.
She is alive. God bless
she
her.
She look good in that outfit.
Hey, I'm sure. But I don't even want to think about that. But
as a young man, I had quite a crush.
I did. Who did not?
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness. Barbara Eden. Not only did she look good, but she was a genie.
Yes.
Grant you what you wanted. All right. Treat Williams.
I remember him dying. Treat Williams is dead.
He is dead.
Died
he
young.
is dead.
Not fairly young.
Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah. And Earl Hindman. Earl Hindman, he was Wilson, the neighbor on Home Improvement.
I think I remember him dying.
Yes, he is dead.
Okay.
He's finished on a good note.
I'm gonna add one here.
Okay.
For the great Bob Horner.
Ah, yes.
Who we lost today. For you Braves fans, the great Bob Horner, just 68. Passed away today. Don't know cause of death or anything. Don't know if he'd been sick for a while. But who among us as children did not imitate Bob Horner's stance?
Number 1 draft pick.
Number 1 draft pick.
Hit 4 home runs in 1 game.
Great college career at where did he play?
Didn't play college.
He did.
He did play college?
Yes.
Don't know.
According to the Braves press release today, he did.
Okay.
Because they said drafted by the Braves first overall after an esteemed collegiate career, and actually became the first draftee by the Atlanta Braves ever to skip the minor leagues altogether and debuted in Atlanta.
Wow.
Great player.
He was. Very, very good. But had a shorter career than we thought we probably would, but nonetheless, a lot of fond memories of Bob Horner. So the question becoming, where did he go to college? You don't know the answer.
I don't know the answer.
Okay, but we will look that up.
Well, hold on. We'll settle this right now.
All right.
Bob.
That is a great question.
It is, isn't it? I'm thinking he's a West Coast kid, but
yeah. I'm gonna say he went to Boston College. I don't know.
I'm gonna say UCLA. Let's see.
Okay.
All right, American Major League Baseball player, played in MLB in the Nippon Professional League. Third baseman and the first baseman, 78 to 88. After a record-setting NCAA college athletic career with the Arizona State Sun Devils. Bypassed the minor leagues and moved directly to the majors, where together with Dale Murphy formed a power-hitting tandem for the Braves teams of the early 80s. Averaged 35 home runs and 109 RBIs per year.
Wow. That's good in any year, any era. That's for sure.
Arizona State, I was thinking he was a West Coast.
Sun Devils.
I don't know why I was thinking that.
Yeah. You know who else played for the Sun Devils? Barry Bonds.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, speaking of college baseball, the Auburn Tigers are your number 4 overall seed. They have the Central Florida Knights, 31-21. NC State Wolfpack is the 3 seed, 32-22. And the number 4 seed is the Milwaukee Panthers, 25-31. Got in by virtue of winning their conference. Alabama is the 7th seed overall. In their regional, they have the Oklahoma State Cowboys, 37-20. The USC Upstate Spartans, 33-28. And the Alabama State Hornets, 34-21 is the 4th seed. 12
who is
SEC
the one
teams.
Overall seed? Is it UCLA?
That would be UCLA.
51-6.
Not bad.
That 51-6 is pretty sporty.
That is. At Georgia Tech's number 2 seed. Georgia is number 3 seed. Auburn is number 4 seed. So UCLA, yeah, pretty doggone good. So, but yeah, all right, we will go ahead and take a break, but we will come back and just a couple more segments left in tonight's show. More to come right after this.
Thunderbolt and Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now, let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now, they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's, Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE Master Tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Just a couple more segments left in tonight's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight. Again, looking at the NCAA baseball tournament, Braves kind of struggling to close things out here. Now just with us clinging to a one-run lead, but two runners on
and one out.
Yeah, 2 runners on and 1 out. So
we got to call them.
All right. Well, let's go to it. The Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro Hotline. Hey, caller, you're on Sports Blitz Live.
Hey, guys. How's it going tonight?
Good.
Doing well. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good. Andy, this is David from Northport. I've spoken to you before, but I've never met the fellow that's with you there.
Well, let me introduce Jeremy Jeffcoat to you.
Yeah, I know you're the golden pipes of some of the commercials over here that I see.
Yeah, I do. I do some of the commercials. Yeah.
I have to correct you guys about something from earlier in the show. You made a reference to your voice, and you said something about Greg Brady.
Yeah.
It was actually
Peter Brady.
little child Peter Brady that had the voice issues.
Well, it has been like 45 years.
Oh, I remember everything about those days. In fact, if I remember correctly, it was the housekeeper Alice that had the big idea to record the song as is at the end with a little comedy twist on it. That was her idea.
Okay. That's something. No, and it's held in there, so I haven't lost it yet.
Yeah, Ann B. Davis, alive or dead?
Dead.
Yes, she is.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I think she's been dead for decades.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, also, earlier you made a reference to a kid that had been swayed to decommit from Georgia to go to Vanderbilt because of a comedian and a role in a movie.
I didn't say that's why. I said that's something that has come up since but he did decommit from Georgia and went to Vandy.
Well, you mentioned the comedian, and that comedian was Nate Bargatze.
Yeah, I thought about it when we went to the commercial break. I remembered it, and then I forgot to correct myself later.
Yeah, he's also a game show host on ABC. I think he hosts a show called The Greatest Average American or something like that.
Okay.
And he's hosted SNL a couple of times.
Yeah.
And a couple of years ago, the Saturday that Alabama went to Vanderbilt and got beat by Diego Pavia in Vanderbilt, he hosted Saturday Night Live that night, and his wife is a Vanderbilt graduate. And he's at the end of the show when they're saying their goodbyes, he says, "Hey, Alabama got beat by Vanderbilt in college football tonight. So miracles can happen. Good night."
Was that the show where he did the great sketch as George Washington?
I think it might have been, yeah.
Yeah, he had a great George Washington sketch in that one, crossing the river or whatever.
Okay.
Really funny.
I know who you're talking about now. I remember that sketch.
He's actually got a gig at the BJCC in Birmingham and sometime in the next month.
Yeah.
So his wife is a Vandy grad. That's the connection.
That's the connection.
Okay.
Yeah, and they had him 1 week when ESPN Game Day was in Tuscaloosa. They had him as the guest picker for some reason, and everybody in Tuscaloosa was wondering, this guy ain't got nothing to do with Tuscaloosa. Why is he the guest picker? But he had just hosted Saturday Night Live, and he was a hot name, so they just, picked him out of nowhere, I guess.
I'm guessing he picked Vandy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He won the Vanderbilt game that he was at. I think it was the Alabama-Georgia game.
Oh, okay.
Braves hang on to win, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Okay, good.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys get back to your mundane, whatever that was.
Yeah.
Thank you, David.
Appreciate it.
I forgot to correct that. Nate Bargatze. Yeah, I remembered it when we went to the break and just forgot to bring it up later.
Yeah, and I remember when you said that, it hit in my mind. It was Peter, but I let it go. I was not going.
Oh, you can always correct me. I don't care.
All right.
I haven't seen the Brady Bunch, like I said, probably 45 years.
Yeah. But that is kind of a memorable episode. In Peter Brady. Okay. The fact that just thinking back on the Brady Bunch and their singing group it's just funny. But anyway, okay. There's some great, interesting matchups in this NCAA baseball tournament. Florida Gators and Miami Hurricanes for an opportunity to match up. Miami's the 2 seed, but I would expect to see those teams play. I think that's a fun matchup.
You think they're going to get past my Troy Trojans?
I'm not putting anything past them, but yes, I do.
Okay.
I think it is.
they are the 3 seed. They're not the 4.
True. That is true. And I think the Ryder Broncs are probably one of the worst teams.
Yeah, and who in the world are the Ryder Broncs?
I don't. Yeah, I think I think Ryder is in New York. I believe I'm not mistaken.
They don't play baseball up there. Ask the Mets.
Yeah, really. Florida State and Coastal Carolina. That's an interesting matchup that we could possibly see. Oregon and Oregon State, a Civil War matchup. That's the 1 and the 2 seed in the Eugene region.
This is totally off topic, but I think Oregon. It's early. I get plenty of revisions before kickoff, but I think Oregon may be my national title pick. I think Lanning may finally get it done.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. It always seems to, and no matter who the coach it seems to be, maybe he's made some adjustments. I mean, so if he's that great a coach, he will ultimately make the adjustment. But every time Oregon gets to a play, they seem to be great during the regular season. They seem to be really good in the playoffs. And then when they ultimately run into that team that's just big and physical, they cannot handle it.
You know what worries me about them, though? Losing both coordinators and replacing them with in-house guys. That always worries me. You didn't go out and get the best guy available. You hired from within. Now, not that they were, maybe they are the 2 best guys available.
It could be.
Same thing with Texas A&M. Both coordinators gone.
Yeah. Okay. North Carolina and Tennessee, that's going to be. Would not be shocked to see Tennessee come out of the Chapel Hill regional and Ole Miss in the Lincoln, Nebraska regional. I would not be surprised to see Ole Miss come out of that one. So maybe Auburn, if they were to win their regional, they will face the winner of the Lincoln regional. You got Nebraska, Ole Miss, Arizona State, which, we just mentioned that Bob Horner, maybe the ghost of Bob Horner gets them through. Then you got the Jackrabbits from South Dakota State. Alabama would be matching up with the winner of the Tallahassee regional. I already mentioned that in Florida State, Coastal Carolina, Northern Illinois, and the Red Storm from St. John. I didn't even know they had a baseball team at St. John.
No, me either.
Apparently they're not that bad.
They play a little basketball, though.
Yeah, they do play the Johnnies.
Yeah.
The Johnnies or Red Storm. Take a pick. I mean, I could go with either.
Red Storm,
that doesn't really. I don't even know what that is.
It doesn't even. Yeah.
But I just like hearing. Who is it? I like hearing him say the Johnnies. But we got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. One final segment of Sports Blitz Live right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
If you're tired of the same old and you're hungry for something really good, then it's time to go to JR's Sports Bar and Grill. JR's has the best fingers and wings around, and their menu is loaded with appetizers, burgers, salads, and so much more. Follow JR's on their Facebook to keep up with their live music events and drink specials. And if after a long day you just want to stay in, remember JR's delivers. Call in your order at 256-329-2328. JR Sports Bar and Grill, 145 Alabama Street in Alexander City.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Zaxby's birthday cake milkshakes are back. Just in time for Zaxby's 35th birthday, so they're gifting you half-off handcrafted milkshakes. Happy birthday to us all. Zaxby's handcrafted milkshakes. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live on this Tuesday evening. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight. The Women's College World Series will begin on Thursday. Alabama and UCLA at 6 o'clock. Arkansas and Nebraska at 8:30. Earlier in the day, you got Texas Tech and Mississippi State at 11. And Tennessee and Texas at 1:30. Littered with SEC teams is the Women's College World Series. Pretty much expected, but I would imagine the baseball World Series will be much the same. But think Alabama's got a good chance here to win this thing?
Yeah, I mean, I think with Oklahoma getting bounced, I mean, I would say Alabama would probably be the favorite, wouldn't they?
I would think they're the number one overall seed, I believe. So now Texas is really good, and obviously Mississippi State's on a heater. Mm-hmm. Tennessee's got one of those. Tennessee's got this 6-foot-tall, blonde, gorgeous pitcher. Mm-hmm. Very super. She goes like 72, 73 miles an hour. She's slinging it. So if you run up against her on a good day,
as somebody said earlier, like it's like getting hit with a frozen grapefruit at 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, from 60 feet.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, from 40 feet.
Yeah.
45 feet. That's not a lot of fun. But anyway, we'll see what happens with that. That begins on Thursday. The the baseball tournament begins on Thursday as well. Or I'm sorry, on Friday. I think Auburn plays at noon. It's only on ESPN Plus, unfortunately. They are really, really trying to get you to buy ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
But I'll see, usually somebody is generous enough to put it on YouTube. Bootleg it, pirate it on YouTube.
Yeah, then the last inning is when it, gets shut down. Yeah. There's an interesting thing going on right now, too, which I think kind of goes along with the subscription services and things. The NFL contracts are up for renewal. So Fox, CBS, NBC, ESPN, all of the various entities that carry the NFL. I think Netflix did a game or two last year, right? And,
right.
YouTube and
Prime Video.
Amazon Prime. All the contracts are up, and the NFL is bigger than it's ever been. That money's not going down. It's about to get real expensive for these networks to carry. So I would look for NFL games. You're definitely going to get Thursday night, probably on a subscription service. I wonder if Sunday night eventually moves to that. I wonder if Monday night eventually moves to that. I think ESPN enjoys having the Monday night game, and I think obviously NBC pays a premium.
It's iconic.
Is anybody going to get priced out? I mean, does Fox or CBS or NBC or ESPN, do any of them just go, guys, we got to bow out. I can't afford it.
It's a good question. Yeah, I was watching something just the other day, and they were talking about, back in, it was the documentary on Netflix, and they were talking about there's a documentary, America's Team, about the Cowboys.
Jerry Jones.
And it was very, have you watched it?
Oh, yeah.
It's very good.
It's excellent.
I didn't realize Jerry Jones was a big factor in Fox getting the NFL.
Well, the story was that Fox came to Jerry. They've been trying to break into it, and they came to Jerry and they said, Jerry, look, we know you're a new guy and all this, but we've got all this money, and you guys are totally undervalued. You're not getting the kind of money you could be getting, and Jerry understood that part. He was a big part of that,
and Rupert Murdoch and saying basically blank check.
Yeah.
And AB or CBS coming back going, they gave you what?
Yeah. And
that changed.
God, did it pay off for Fox too? I mean, not just the NFL. I mean, I think the first thing that I remember like legitimizing Fox was the Arsenio Hall show, and then the NFL. And you remember Family Guy debuted after a Super Bowl, they had
Married with Children.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that was like the first hit show that people actually went, and then The Simpsons, of course.
Because for the first few years, everybody's like, it's just Fox.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not really a network. Apparently it is.
Once you get the NFL, you have graduated.
Yeah, that's true.
You have grown up.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight. He is Jeremy. I'm Andy. So long for now, everybody. We'll talk again soon.
Bucks Island is your boating headquarters. Are you ready to hit the water and go boating this summer? Bucks Island has all kinds of boats, with one sure to fit exactly what you want. Fishing boats, sport boats, pontoon boats, and all with low monthly payments. Call 1-800-I'm-READY. Bucks Island Service Department experts are also here for you to keep your boat in top running condition. Call 1-800-I'm-READY. Don't be left standing on the bank this summer. Visit online at bucksisland.com and don't buy a boat till you get a Bucks quote.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Summertime is a special time. Time on the water, time away from work, and more time with family and friends. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/HeartRussell.
Lee Apparel is your go-to vendor for screen printed and embroidered apparel and promotional products. We print and embroider free custom-made graphics or outsourced designs on everything from t-shirts, headwear, corporate wear, team sportswear, high-end safety apparel, and promotional products. At Lee Apparel, you can always expect quick turnaround time, competitive pricing, friendly customer service, and free in-hands delivery on all orders. Visit us at leeapparel.com to get started.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.